Okay, let's talk about the neuroscience behind interpersonal brilliance. This is all about those connections in our lives, our relationships, how we collaborate, how we work as a team. And it matters because from a neuroscience perspective, it's closely linked to the development of our brains. And this is like with everything, right? It's all interconnected. So we try and provide a really clear focus, but if you're working on one area, you're getting a whole bunch of benefits in the other areas as well. And the reason is our brains, they're constantly forming these new neural connections. And they do that because they need to make sense of what's around us and they need to respond to what's around us. I need to know that I'm safe. I need to know if I need to run away and if I need to hide, or if there's even some opportunity. Like, back when we're in the caveman days, it's like, is that food? I want that food, right? So we need to continually be making sense of what's around us and responding and reacting to it. And when we interact with other people, we're engaging in a very complex set of cognitive processes. It includes things like empathy, includes things like social awareness, it includes things like learning, right? And what this does is it helps our brains develop more efficient pathways, right? So we're creating shortcuts, basically, and we use that to process information and reactions. There's different modes that we can do this. One of the most popular is probably called like a connectionist information processing model. But what this does is it results in better performance on cognitive tasks, right? So there's a lot of studies out there, and what they've shown is that developing these strong interpersonal relationships, it improves our mental health by providing us with a really strong sense of belonging and a very strong sense of purpose. And as humans, on a neurological level, very deep, deep, deep down there, that's what we want. We want to be safe. We want to belong. We want to have a clear direction on where we want to head. That taps into our need to seek things out, right? So if we dig down and look at that, well, what's actually happening on that neurological level? Well, interpersonal brilliance, it's associated with higher brain functioning, which then leads to more advanced problem-solving skills, better creativity. For example, right, when we engage with somebody at an emotionally meaningful level, right? So think about that at an emotionally meaningful level. What this can do is it can stimulate the release of chemicals like dopamine, which increases motivation, and it also increases that reward-seeking behavior. So interpersonal brilliance, that involves being able to not only give support, but also receive support. And that helps strengthen our abilities to self-regulate our emotions as well as manage our stress more effectively. And we do that through social connections. We are social beings, so don't fight it. Go with it, right? Connect with people. The reason that interpersonal brilliance, it's really important from a neuroscience perspective, is because it helps create stronger neural connections within our brains, which then allows us for better cognitive abilities in terms of things like problem solving, creative thinking, critical thinking, social awareness, all those kinds of things, teamwork, collaboration, So, but that's not where it stops, right? Because like all of these things, they're interconnected. So it also has positive effects on our mental well-being. Like we've got better mood regulation. We've got an increase in our motivation levels. We've got stronger feelings of connectedness with others. So we feel like we belong. We feel like we found our tribe and found our group. And what that allows us to do is it allows not only our brains to function better, but it actually sets it up to be able to develop better over time, because now you've got it used to developing those neural pathways and to form new ones and to strengthen the old ones that are actually important to us. That's it.